So Heartopian is a slow-moving game, which means that I have goals that are tied to either currency or in-game level that I can't like reach in one day, but rather I'm planning it for the future, and that's what keeps me going and playing. So I thought maybe I'm gonna share those with you. So to start with, I have a goal of buying out all of the emotes in here. I'm honestly not that far out, but I don't just wanna throw all of my money, and all my money wouldn't be enough. So it's a slow-moving process. I'm mostly grabbing the things that I need the most, and I mostly just reappear here when I have too much money. It's just because emotes are kind of useful for communication, so this is my goal number one. And this one only requires in-game currency, but like, I'm lazy, I don't grind. I just log in here and like peter about for a little bit. And I think that that is the best way to play this game. Most of my goals have something to do with my house, so buckle up, Buttercup, because there's quite a few ones. Let's start from Developers Guild and plot buyouts. I've been actively working towards buying out all of the plots. I'm probably still maybe 1,000,000 coins off. You get a decent amount for just dailies, and there is still food that I can just grind this out with. Like, for example, if I make grape jam is an easy food, and it actually brings quite a bit of money. Like, not insane amount of money, but like so much money that I stopped making much else just because this is an incredibly easy recipe and it pays well, and all I need to do is grow a lot of grapes. But I'm lazy, so I haven't even processed all of the grapes that I have in there right now, and I brought some more grapes with myself to plant. No, Bill, I do not want to go fishing right now. So let me just meet you after I plant all the grapes. But money is a big goal of mine. I'm just very slow in the way that I go about it. There we go, I planted and watered my grapes. All hail my moneymakers, may you grow in peace. This is probably not the best money-making effort? Ability? But it's kind of convenient for me, so like, I don't mind it. I just replant them once a day, and then when I have a lot, I process them into jams and I sell them. It's enough. When I buy out all the plots, I want to get a perimeter fence going, mostly made out of hedge. I believe this is kind of easy to access, but I need to buy out all the plots first so that my perimeter fence actually goes throughout my whole perimeter. Then I want to place down quite a few of these trees. I want a glass house somewhere around here. I've gotten some contents for a glass dome-like structure thing from the winter season battle pass thingy, so I'm thinking maybe I can do something with that. I've seen quite a few like glass tower house builds, so I want to have one at like the edge of my backyard. I want to have a pool somewhere in here, so that's being planned. However, I have heard that there is a free pool somewhere amongst these levels, but like really high up. I think it was something like 75, maybe? And I've seen that there was a pool in the summer battle pass for Chinese players. So while there is no way for me to get a pool, I will eventually get a pool of some sort, and I'm gonna throw it in my backyard. I want to keep some space over here because I might build a shack. I have planned out my build, and it is about as big as it's gonna get. It looks weird, that's on purpose. I like my house weird, thank you very much. The planning of this thing is absolutely bonkers. Effectively, first floor is what I started with, And this is my space. Well, in my head, this is all my space. This is like my workroom, that's my toilet, this is my living room, that's my kitchen, this is my bedroom. I'm not planning to change the space all this much, except for maybe changing out this bed because it likes glitching out and not allowing me to sleep in it until I put it down again, which is annoying. Now, I started the second floor as kind of an expansion for hobby space because I didn't have any space for all these items, but I was like, screw it, this is my guest room in case some very tired people crash at my house. So they have beds to restore their energy in, and of course, a guest room has to come with a bathroom. So this is a private bathroom, just don't mind all the very creepy men staring at you as you take a bath. But this is also where my washing machine is. Now, part of my plans is to first decorate all of this with even more puzzles. I am running out of walls to put puzzles on, but I'll figure something out. Because one of my goals, if I go to collections, is to get all the puzzles in the game. Like, all of them. And I'm slowly getting there. Some of these require animal friendships, and they get gifted to you randomly. Some of these were like special event ones. Some of these appear on the puzzle store randomly, but I want them all. I want all of the puzzles. That's one of the goals, and I want to display them on my walls. That's quite important to me. Another one of my goals will be what's on floor 3. This is just supposed to be a tea room. I'm not entirely sure if I'm happy with this table and chairs in particular. I found it in Bob's store. I saw that it's green. I kind of thought that it's cute, so I'll work with this, but if I ever find a fancier table, I might be replacing this a little bit. I will want some counter space, and I will want a fancy kettle, and I will want a fancy tea set to place down. This is just a place to relax, chillax, sleep, sit, that sort of thing. I might place some maybe insect cages up here eventually. I do want to have a lot of plants because this is just supposed to be a relaxing, naturey place, hence it is so open. I want to do something with this balcony as well. Ideally, as if this is The Sims, I would have like a telescope here because The Sims has taught me that that is the proper use of space. Maybe a couple of benches, might have like a water feature, like a fountain or something, make it like really fancy or something. Hell, if there were grills, I would like put a grill. But that's like my plan for this space in particular. Once I'm done with that, the game has given me a whole island, which I'm currently not using. I like that I got a free island to build on, but I'm still busy with my house. Like, this is a very nice place. So, first of all, the goal will be to buy out all the plots again. After I've done that with my main house. Currently, all there is in here is a chair. And I would like to build like a shack or a beach house. And what I mean by a shack is, you know how the roofs are like triangular? I'm thinking maybe a roof with no walls or something like that, so that there's like an open triangular space. I don't know how to achieve that, but that's the idea. Like, or some sort of tent, or if that's impossible, then like a small shack open house sort of thing, because this is a beach, so I don't want it to be my primary residence. A lot of people are using this as storage. I want to build something pretty in here. Just not, I don't know, super fancy? Just something basic and something pretty. But that's after all of my other building things. From hobbies, I'm slowly working towards fishing, gardening, insect catching, cooking, all to level 10. These are like my primary concerns, and currently I would like to level up cooking next, hence why I haven't really spent any of my tokens, followed with maybe insect catching. Bird watching, cat carrying, and dog carrying takes like secondary spot, I suppose, because I am not using tokens right now. I may as well upgrade cat carrying, but I don't care about all of those as much. So they're taking a backseat. But cooking to level 10, gardening to level 10, fishing and insect catching to level 10 are actually quite important for me. And then, of course, I would love to eventually be able to fill out the whole collection catalog. So this is how many fishes that I have unlocked, but I didn't have time to catch yet. Because a lot of them have like special weather or time requirements. So when I want to do that sort of thing, I tend to like set out and try for like a specific fish or several fishes. But until I dedicate just some time to doing that, I tend to do a little bit of fishing here and there and a little bit of like insect catching here and there. And it's kind of filling out as I go. Like, I tend to discover a lot of things by accident, and I would like to keep it that way. Like, I am not really rushing anywhere. And my last goal is to buy out the store slowly, or at the very least, the offerings that are for cash rather than daily hearts. Because sure, I have daily hearts, but I tend to also have things that I want to spend on them. So I tend to just come in here and buy a thing or two a day and then call it quits, because once again, I'm prioritizing upgrading my plots as like the #1 thing that I'm doing. But these are my goals for my personal Heartopia journey. Once I'm done with that, I will probably still keep myself entertained from either new things that have gotten put in through the whole Developers Guild level, because like I didn't expect to unlock a full island in here, for example. Or there could be like special events that I might want to partake in, or I might do some content creation, as in like making my own items and skins or writing books or something. So I have content to do in this game for a while, but at the same time I'm not really rushing it, because this doesn't feel like a game to rush. And I'm not the kind of person that builds a million things. I'm the kind of person that builds one thing and I add to it throughout the time. So this is what I'm doing in the game. This is the kind of goals that I'm slowly trying to achieve. Any other goals would be a lot further down the line. Like, for example, I am not getting rid of my pets, like some people are doing, because they don't want to care for them. So I'm hoping that at some point I'm gonna like max out this track and unlock special emotes, but that's a really long-term goal. So what are your goals in the game? What are you doing? How are you keeping yourself entertained? I'm playing this very casually. Like, I'm taking this as a login, do my daily sort of game, and then if I feel like it, do a bit of building. Or if I feel like it, do a bit of making food and selling it, and then buying out another plot. Like, I'm allowing the game to take time, is what I'm saying. And that's my personal plan for Heartopia, so I'm gladly gonna listen to yours in the comment section down below. What are your long-term plans for this game? What are you making? What are you creating? What do you want to achieve? Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for my Patreon supporters. And toodaloo for now.